Me and Greg McBride here, Slow Ride McBride. Slow Ride. So we got to keep it kind of quiet because we're watching really quiet. Really? Oh, it's a gun guy. Aren't guns bad, William? I think guns are bad. So we're going to go into the other room now so we can talk about our wives. We're going to talk about our wives in the other room. No, we're not. We're not. Oh, crap. What are we going to talk about? So now you know for sure he's definitely as crazy in person as he is offset.
That was something that I inadvertently said there, William. I'd like to retract that. William's wife is here right now, and we would never talk about her.
All right.
Oh, there's
no, it's not a picture. We're doing a YouTube live. So there's my beautiful wife right there, Miss Chrissy. Oh, and there's Esther. There's Esther. And there's
Jordan.
One of our great security guys, Mr. George, King George for the day. Good to see you, brother. Okay, so let's go in here, Greg. Let's go in here. We'll pick that out of the room, and we'll do a little. We'll talk to you a little bit about the convention.
Did you get George?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
He didn't fit in the screen. Okay, so here, let's do half. Okay, here's half of him.
Half of him.
Here's the other half. There we go.
George, how bad did I beat you in the push-up contest this morning? It was pretty bad, I think.
Wait, come here, George, get over here. Stand next to him. Oh, here we go.
Oh, we're gonna compare
Good Lord, look at these guys,
George
man.
is like
football players.
Younger than me.
Okay, all right, guys, let's head over here. We'll do it. We'll get into a little visiting. All right, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and carry on now. Did you set it off? I did, dude. You're such a lawbreaker. Okay, so here we go. So we are at the hotel for Rabbi Singer's convention. We didn't get our two guys show in, so we're trying to figure out a way to squeeze it in now. We decided we're going to go ahead and do it now with us just hanging out.
I'm looking for the way out.
This is where we do karaoke.
Yeah, this is our karaoke spot in the evenings. All the chairs and stuff are missing because we had to hijack them to take them into the cafeteria right across the hall because there wasn't enough seating for everyone. So,
Rabbi Malat is out here,
Yes.
and he taught me stuff this morning.
Rabbi Rafi Mullen is here. Interference real quick.
When I say you, I mean that's what I said to this.
I'm going to interrupt you just for a minute. This is Rabbi Rafi Mullen. As you guys well know, we're live on YouTube.
Yeah, he taught me stuff. He taught me stuff this morning.
This is our two guys session.
We're kind of
now we're three guys.
Two guys.
There we go.
Three guys.
We can't turn it landscape. If I do it like this, people will be like turning it sideways.
Yeah, three guys.
There you go. Awesome. All right, we're going to disappear over here into the fish room. And then we're going to sit.
We might actually do some Bible stuff out of the fish room sometime.
We're going to prop the phone up, right? I think we will. We're going to try to do one.
Okay.
We'll do one compare and contrast, so we can fit the program in with the proper title of our show,
right.
Two Guys Exploring Christianity. And here we go, right in here. This is great. Isn't this awesome?
This is
Man,
awesome.
we should. You know what we should do? Let's grab two of those stools, and we'll put them in front of the fish tank, like that. 'Cause that looks really neat. So, and then just sit them up right here. And I'll put the phone. I'll prop the phone here somehow. I think I got just the way to do it. Maybe. Oh yeah, I got this. I just hope I don't muffle the mic by doing this.
Muffle the mic.
Don't muffle the mic. Let's see if this works. Man, look at that.
There we go.
How about that, right?
That's not bad.
Okay, so.
Oh,
There we go. Very good.
Yeah.
Oh, these are kind of cozy too.
these are kind of cozy chairs.
Nice. Okay, so it would be nice if I could hear from you guys. Can y'all hear us still okay? I know it's a little distant, but holding the phone, you can't really see us. I'm gonna shut this door. Hang on.
Okay.
Introduce yourself, man, again.
Oh, I really am I learned stuff from Rabbi Malat this morning. It was
I
excellent.
want to make sure everybody
Is
can hear.
anybody saying anything?
You guys can hear okay. Oh, they said they can't hear very well. Okay,
Can't
let me,
hear very well?
hey, we'll just hold the phone. I'll just hold the phone. We gotta scoot closer together though.
All right.
There we go. Okay,
You're
here we
gonna hold the
go.
phone?
Yeah, I'll just hold the phone.
Hold the phones. No, we want them to call, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so don't hold the phones. Wait a minute, now I'm confused.
You confuse me too. No, we figured we would go ahead and just get online with you guys right now, and just because this is an amazing weekend with Rabbi Singer. Again, we've got Rabbi Rafi Mullet here. Rabbi Federo could not make it. He was supposed to be here, but they decided that they wanted to extend his retirement by 1 week, unfortunately. And he's just the nice enough guy to say, okay, fine.
Okay,
So,
fine.
So we're missing Rabbi Fedorov right now, but we will make, if all goes well, we'll see him tomorrow night. I'm not sure about that yet. We're going to find out. But yeah, so it's been an amazing weekend so far.
It's been really cool.
Every single
Very
time.
cool. Yeah.
And guys, as somebody asked me, I'm still, even though I talk to Rabbi Singer every week for the past 9 years, every time I see him, I'm still starstruck by being around him. It's like, I'm afraid to, I can approach him on a flat screen any day, but when he's in that 3D form, it's like, man.
So he has that, so it's a relatively rare character trait that Rabbi Singer possesses. But the character trait that he possesses springs from incredible knowledge of the Torah.
Yeah.
Past, if you've watched the show long enough, I can kind of recall stuff from the Bible. And so to compare me with him, it's like I'm here.
Wait.
Yeah. Well, I do recall some stuff. A little bit. And so that character trait makes his personality massive. Just absolute massive. Star quality type massive.
Yeah.
Even to the point where other rabbis that attend defer to him and say, oh my gosh, even like Rabbi Malat this morning said, oh, if Rabbi Singer was here, he'd answer that.
Oh yeah. I heard that. That was great.
And he's not wrong. Because Rabbi Singer would just spout it off. So on Shabbat night, we're sitting there, and I hope to impress upon you, because Rabbi Tovia Singer is very prolific. You can find him on William's channel. You can find him on his own channel. Mm-hmm. I don't think you can hardly get better teaching about the Bible. But Rabbi Singer also knows just so much stuff about so many different things, like King of England stuff that is just very interesting. So I'm holding it right here. Are we setting up a chair for Elijah?
Yeah. Exactly. I want to see if this will actually work. That way we don't have to keep holding it.
Is Elijah your phone?
I just don't want to block the, here.
Oh.
Sorry guys, trying to make this wasn't very well thought out, but it
wasn't.
I can't cover up the microphone, so, there we go.
Does that work? Oh yeah, slide it back.
Okay, there we go. All right, now it's good. Oh, not too far.
Slide us back a
There we
little
go, okay. Now we're close enough to where they can hear the mic.
There we go,
We
yeah.
can lean in some if we need to.
Okay, all right.
Get it straighter up. All right, very good. There you go. All right, very good.
So there is one thing that I wanted to discuss.
Okay.
And that is
just one?
And well, okay, one for today. It's
Okay.
an ended show.
All right.
Besides, we got karaoke to do.
We do. Look, be a star, lady. Of course, you sing karaoke all the time.
I do.
We're walking in the hotel, and he's singing karaoke to the lady behind the register. And I'm like, it sounded pretty dang good. The acoustics were great. It was awesome.
That is true. I don't know. I just sing a lot. I just always do. I do. So we're told in the second chapter of Matthew. This is a really important one, because in the Christian church, the apologetics they have to respond. They don't lead. They have to respond. And so we learn famously in the second chapter of Matthew that Jesus will be from the city of Nazareth. And this is told to us by the prophets of Israel. And the proof of this is the town of Nazareth does not even appear anywhere in the Hebrew Bible. Okay, so apologists, never misunderstand apologists' intelligence level. It's a problem, and it's a pitfall for you to think that apologists are not smart. They're very smart, very smart.
They're very educated in damage control.
Correct. Yes.
For sure.
So, I'm amazingly talking with an apologist like last week and 2 weeks ago, and what is meant by the second chapter of Matthew, the last verse of the chapter, not that the town of Nazareth, but people from Nazareth are despised and rejected. This is new. And so the prophets of Israel are prophesying that Jesus would be from a town where people are despised and rejected. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
And you know, Nazareth is the only town in Israel where people are despised and rejected.
The only town.
It's the only one. Well, it has to
Wow.
be because the prophet said that that's the town, you know. Oh my. So it gets better. So I like to just read, you know, and I read, and remember, when you read the Bible the first time, the second time, the third time, the fifth time, the 10th time, the 100th time, you're still only getting just a little bit. So I'm rereading the last verse of chapter 2 in Matthew, and it's prophets, plural. Okay? And they say that it's despised and rejected. So I'm thinking to myself, I wonder how many times the Hebrew Bible says despised and rejected. Guess how many times that is?
How many times, Greg?
2 times. 2 times.
Interesting.
Isaiah 53 and Psalm 22.
Nice. They love Psalm 22.
They love Psalm 22,
Yeah.
except because here's what Christians do. And I don't mean to denigrate Christians. I'm really not. I just told Rabbi Malak this morning that I don't care that you, well, I mean, I do care, but if you worship Jesus, just don't say that Jeremiah told you to worship
right,
Jesus.
right.
Okay, that's the whole point. So Christians read the first verse of Psalm 22, and my God, why have you forsaken me? And oh, well, there you go. That's Jesus, because that's what Jesus said on the cross. One of several last words of Jesus, but that's one. And they stop right there. Down around verse 5-ish, we are told that this person is despised and rejected. We're also told that this person is from his mother's belly. We are told that this person's enemies, as in national army enemies, are surrounded. We are told literally that Psalm 22 is about Jesus. No. The text itself begins with a psalm by David.
Yeah.
David is lamenting. So David has his problems, but David's a great warrior, a great fighter for Israel physically in battle. That's why he cannot build the temple.
Right.
So the first 10 verses of the 22nd Psalm clearly establish that this is not a God figure. This is a person that's involved.
But we don't want those extra verses that say that.
No. Stop after verse 1 where my God, why hast thou forsaken me? Stop there.
Yep.
And then we've got everything all sewed up in a nice, neat little package. Except, so now we have clearly established beyond any, and again, not me, not William, the TaNaCh itself has clearly established who is the focus of Psalm 22. It's King David. You cannot simply extrapolate from this and put all these verses onto someone else, because if you do, then it's worthless.
Right.
If you can change it, then it's worthless and doesn't mean anything. So now we get to Isaiah 53, and the servant is despised and rejected.
Right.
Okay, so let me, and I want to show you how a carpenter's brain can work, because in my world things have to add up.
Yep.
I can't have any wishes. That's why I'm not woke, because woke would be like a detriment. I'd be out of business if I was woke. So now I can concede that I'm doing this only in jest, not jest, but I'm doing this as a mind exercise, okay? Now I can concede that Isaiah 53 is about Jesus. Okay, remember viewers, I'm doing this as a mind exercise. Now what have I done? Now, Matthew chapter 2, the last verse, 23, I believe, it can't be about the Messiah, because now I've only got one attestation that the Messiah is despised and rejected. And the text clearly says prophets. So it's got to be at least two. So I've got to have,
Right.
so I have two total despised and rejected passages in TaNaCh. I've eliminated one of them, game's over. Because now this can't be about Jesus. It just can't be.
So even if there's one, let's just say that there were 10 things, right?
Right.
Even if Jesus completed 9 of them, but there was still just one wrong, then he still can't qualify.
Cannot qualify.
You can't qualify. You have to have every single aspect of everything that the prophets has taught about who the Messiah will be. He has to fit all of them.
Yes.
Not 99% of them. Every single one. If there's one thing wrong, but as we figured out, thanks to Rabbi Singer and thanks to other shows like this one, everything is actually wrong. There's not one that Jesus never fulfilled a single prophecy.
Not one.
Not even one. Somebody did say, well, that's not true. He's Jewish. Well, that's not a prophecy. That's a qualification.
That's a qualification.
But let's say he did. Let's say he did fulfill them. Let's say he fulfilled 2. And let's say there was 365. Let's say.
Pick a number. Pick a number.
For people to say, well, he'll do 353 of them when he comes back, that doesn't work either, because there's no prophecy about a second coming.
None.
Now,
Zero.
Messiah ben David, Messiah ben Yosef, 2 messiahs, yes, but these 2 messiahs are contemporaries. They know each other. So
Correct.
unless, well, there's not even unless, because that was over 2,000 years ago. So there's no contemporaries now of Jesus. As a matter of fact, Paul never even knew Jesus. So all these things are red flags is the main point.
You know, that's stunning. You said 2 things here. So you said if he completed 9 out of 10, and that made my brain go to Jesus confirmed 9 of the 10 commandments. And we learned this morning that they're not commandments, they're categories. They're categories. They're subset. There's a bunch of them underneath each subset. But regardless, for this show, he didn't command that the Sabbath be kept. He commanded the other 9 be kept, but not the Sabbath.
Okay.
Ironically, I think, and rabbis will have to check me out on this, but obviously the Torah is eternal in its corporate collection. I believe that only the Sabbath is pointed out individually as being an eternal covenant. I may be incorrect in that, but I know it is.
It is definitely an eternal covenant.
It's definitely an eternal covenant. So, let's say that the teachings of Jesus are correct and he only confirms 9 of the 10. He left out the one that most important
capital punishment.
Exactly. And the one that is specifically singled out as being an eternal covenant.
Yes, right.
Absolutely eternal. And what was the other thing you said that I picked up on?
I don't remember. I slept since then. I just took a nap. I'm just kidding. There was. I don't remember.
We'll play the show back and see what it was.
We'll do that. But keeping all things in mind, we're going to keep this short today. I just want to give you guys something out there, especially with this guy since we missed him. We were supposed to go live last. What is today?
Today's Sunday.
Wow. So Thursday night we were
It's
supposed to
been
go
a while.
live. Didn't happen. But I'm glad you came here. I'm glad we're all here. So So anyway, I want to give you just a little tidbit of what's here, and also a reminder as to why we didn't do our normal show.
Correct. Well, we're not normal. That's the main reason that we didn't do our normal show.
We are far from normal,
What would be a normal
and
show?
we haven't even had a l'chaim yet.
Oh my gosh. So for the viewers here now, I have still never been drunk one time in my entire life. That is absolutely the honest truth. The reason is not because of any greatness in my part, but because my father would have literally killed me if I would have been found drinking in his house. And so, but I have tasted a few adult beverages, and I got to report to you that none of them are worth drinking.
So we'll keep him clean and dry. Well, guys, thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate it. And like I said, I'm going to try my best to get Monday night show. There's definitely not a Monday morning show because I'm still going to be here. It's going to be a late night tonight, and then I'm going to break down all my equipment tomorrow around 11:30, and then we're going to head out. It'll take me about 4 hours to get home, and depending on how I feel when I get home, we'll determine whether we have our show with Rabbi Federo. But yeah, so outside of that, it may still be a while. I'm pretty sure Rabbi Singer will not be available again Sunday because he's traveling again. Got to go to Florida next for his next video or his next lecture. So I'm just going to play this week by ear. I'll see what I can put out for you guys for content-wise. When I get home, I'll try to find something to push out so you guys can have something to watch. So shalom to you all. Love you all. And we'll see you on the other side. Peace. Shabbat Tov.